of worlds, the architecture of Burghandia.
Stone remembers, wood listens, metal sings, but it is in their union that a nation finds its voice. Attributed to Ileana in the first volume of the Chorus book.
Welcome to another immersive chapter in the living chronicle of Burghandia. Today, we journey through pillars and paint, over bridges and beneath domes. Today, we enter the very bones of Burghandia, its architecture.
A city raised from memory and stone.
When the city of Laixax vanished from Earth and emerged in the untouched world of Burghandia, its survivors brought more than memory. They brought mastery and knowledge. Their temples, Yucabey or waterways to the villages, and stone forums were marvels shaped by divine influence and practical wisdom. Though the indigenous tribes of Burghandia had built with timber, river clay, and woven canopies, they gazed in wonder at Laixian masonry, vaulted ceilings of coral limestone, tiered plazas that harnessed wind flow, obsidian and crystal mastery, and observatories aligned to star and season. In time, these styles fused. Several visionary minds to the architectural identity flourished in Burghandia. Gurionaxia, the last high Behique, the spiritual leader of Laixax, who preserved the sacred dimensions and geometries of Taino structures in the Breathhalls. Archon Morales, an Honorian-born mason and student of Laixian stonecraft, who pioneered the arched sun vault system, allowing massive stone structures to bear vertical weight without collapse. Calat Taveras, the engineer-architect who introduced the coral timber blend method, a hybrid system combining Laixian sea stone with local darkwood beams to construct multi-level sanctuaries and granaries. Lady Ixa of Solcia, known as the Weaver of Bridges, whose river-spanning viaducts connected lowland regions using braided root suspension techniques learned from Solcian natives and strengthened by Laixian methods. These, among other figures, laid the foundation for a visual language that would define Burghandia for generations.
The sacred sun and the royal crown.
At the heart of Vicoria stands the Cathedral of the Sacred Sun, built on foundations drawn directly from the Grand Temple of Luna in Laixax. It was here that the first Coronist clergy held court, and it remains a central pilgrimage site. Its soaring copper dome bears etched depictions of the ninefold pantheon, but beneath the dome is a woven canopy of golden feather motifs, an homage to Adabaira and the sky spirits of Laixax. The Royal Palace of Vicoria, built by the Claudian line, exemplifies the fusion of militaristic stone bastions with Taino courtly motifs. Arched windows, trimmed with turquoise mosaic, depict not saints, but stars and hurricanes. Its throne room, the Chamber of Winds, is circled by wooden columns carved in the shapes of the nine, their eyes inlaid with riverstone.
The living sanctums.
While the cities rose in grandeur, the Breathhalls remained the sacred architectural spine of Burghandia. Open air and circular, these temples follow the sacred proportion ratios recorded in the Caris book, echoing the 5 directions of the Old World. In Stepia, the sanctum of the sky spiral curves gently with the hillside, forming an amphitheater where prayers are sung into the wind. In Codio, the sandstone vault of flame glows under torchlight, built over ancient volcanic veins, with vented skylights that sing when the desert winds rise. On Kakan, the obsidian circle honors both Coronist deities and native drake spirits, with red-tinted basalt statues and a ceilingless ring temple that reveals the stars. Each region adapts the form of faith to their earth, but draw from the breath of Laixax.
A mirror of culture.
Architecture in Burghandia is not merely shelter or status, it is scripture in stone. The blend of Taino ceremonial design and a nation that remembers what was lost while building something new. Coronist sanctum halls resemble basilicas, but with fire pits at their heart, and smoke vents designed to mimic the breath of the gods. Villager homes retain their dome-shaped Taino thatched symmetry, now reinforced with cobbled stone bases. Even fortresses like Castle Blackwater bear this dual soul. Arrow slits shaped like crescent moons, war towers ringed with storm glyphs of Gurionaxia. This is the genius of Burghandia, to not replace, but to remember and renew.
Living memory.
Before Laixax disappeared from Earth, its engineers believed that buildings were not dead matter, but living ancestors. Each beam a memory, each arch a promise. In Burghandia, that belief endures. Across valleys and mountains, bridges and cathedrals, shrines and streets, memory has become form.
And in this form, a new world breathes.